Hello and welcome back, Pillow Talkers. We spill the tea that everyone tries to hide. No gossip is off limits, no truth is untold. Grab your pillow and watch the stories unfold. Claressa Shields' cousin Shalita Savage is getting social media talking again after starting a GoFundMe to help keep the family house in the family. Now, according to people online, Claressa allegedly paid for the house years ago, but it's also being claimed that the property taxes allegedly went unpaid for around 3 years, and now the house is reported facing foreclosure. And for the people confused about how that works, even if a house is fully paid off, you still have to pay property taxes. When those taxes go unpaid, the local government can place a tax lien on the property, which is basically a legal claim over the unpaid debt. And if that debt continues to sit there unpaid long enough, it can eventually lead to foreclosure proceedings and a possible loss of the home. So now social media is looking at this situation like, how does a house allegedly bought by an $8 million millionaire end up in this position? But what really caught people's attention wasn't just the GoFundMe itself. It was the photo being used. Because people immediately noticed that Shalita appeared to use an old childhood picture of Claressa for the fundraiser, and the internet instantly started debating whether that was intentional. Now, a lot of people think that Shalita is trolling, but Shalita responded and said she used the picture because Claressa grew up in that house. Others feel like it's family history, so using an old childhood photo isn't that deep. But with all the public tension that's already been happening between Claressa and the members of her family, social media doesn't seem fully convinced this was innocent. One side feels like the family should come together and save the house no matter what. The other side feels like Claressa is financially successful enough to handle the situation herself, especially if she already knows that certain members of her family have been struggling for a while.
And I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. You still broke. You still broke.
Some people feel like Claressa's image was used because she's the recognizable public figure in the family, and they believe her face brings more sympathy, attention, and donations to the situation. But with all the public tension that's already been happening between Claressa and members of her family, social media doesn't seem fully convinced this was innocent. The other side is asking why Claressa's name, image, and success seem tied to so many situations involving money. But I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think using Claressa's childhood picture for the GoFundMe was understandable because it's family history? Or do you think it was meant to pull more attention and donations? Y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, send a super thanks if you would like, and I'll see you in the comments.